Maybe, I guess we could probably come up with some storylines from what the hell happened yesterday. What's going on, bro?
Did you ever watch Sanford and Son on television?
Of course.
Where Fred G. Sanford, and the G always stood for something different every week, and he said, "Oh, I'm having a heart attack." I mean, that's kind of what it was. I'm having a heart attack. I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. I mean, like, whoa. And I know where you want to go. I know how you are. I know how you want to start this.
Oh, really?
You want to start this on Tua because he was magnificent, and that's where we're going to go. So feel free. Go ahead.
Pardon me. I have a cold, but I'm laughing because, look, I actually wrote down what was proved yesterday by Tua with the 6 touchdowns is that McDaniel can scheme him up and that they have the perfect talent around him with all that speed. Because I swear to you, and again, I'm not a hater with the Z. We're not collecting receipts here.
No, of course not.
I will tell you. Every single ball was underthrown. It's just so weird.
Look,
Anywho,
every ball was like he was at Alabama. Put the Alabama uniforms back on, okay? Like that was all the throws we saw him make at Alabama. Guys wide open, okay?
Yes, sir.
Like Mike McDaniel, we got to have a talk. I mean, we got to have a serious conversation. That's Tyreek Hill over there. You're going to let him run off the line. Oh, here I come. Here comes Tyreek. Let's let him build speed up and go, right? I mean, oh, my God, Patrick. It might have been coaching malpractice at the highest level in that game in the fourth quarter. I mean, think about this, Patrick. They scored 28 points in 21 minutes.
Yeah.
No, excuse me. 28 points in 21 plays. Forget the minutes.
That's 21
plays.
21 plays. Yes, that's exactly right. I'm aware. The number closed. Let's see. Let's take a look. So the number closed 3. It was sitting 3.5, as you and I know. Baltimore laying it. Excuse me. That's last week. The number I'm looking at yesterday. Okay. The number actually ended up closing 3.5, correct?
Right.
Is that
never
what you
moved,
had on
right?
the closer?
It never moved.
No,
it never moved.
It never moved.
We kept saying on the show that we didn't know the injury situation. We kind of were back and forth on it. It was one of those we weren't sure. And it closed that way. And it was a game I didn't really want to touch because I wasn't sure how. I mean, I never visualized that Baltimore would play that bad of defense. I mean, they run Don Martindale out of there because he's too aggressive. Are you like, John, watch this tape here now. Can we watch it? I mean, the guys running wide open. And how about this? The play before the touchdown pass when Tyreek Hill's screaming down the left sideline there, it's an interception that they drop.
I know. Well, I mean, they are banged up. I mean, they're completely banged up, Baltimore on defense. Pardon me, I had the wrong screen up. So Baltimore closed 3.5 at most shops. I had one shop closing 3. The total closed 43.5. Of course, a 42-38 winner, Michael, for Miami. They were down 21 in the fourth quarter at Baltimore, end up winning the game. I don't know where. Look, as far as starting on this, we have to call out the obvious, and that is Tua, 469 yards, 6 touchdown passes, Waddle and Tyreek Hill, you mentioned. But how about Baltimore? We'll start there, and then we'll get to the obvious stuff. We have actual sound from McDaniel. They wasted a 300-yard passing game and a 100-yard rushing game by Lamar Jackson because that defense was unable to hang in.
I mean, I thought Lamar was sensational. I thought he was great. I really did. I thought he was great. And, of course, this is the secret. You're not allowed to talk about this today, Patrick. Because any fourth downs that fail, you're not allowed to talk about, right? You can't talk about those because they're meant to be successful all the time, even though we've seen now I've seen 3 plays inside the one where, of course, but it's bad calls. That's what it is. It's dumb calls. When you make dumb calls, that's why you get it. The analytics, you can't make a dumb call in the red zone, right? But John Harbaugh goes for it on fourth down, they fumble the snap. Then he goes for it. It kind of, I think Tucker would have made the field goal, but he didn't try it. He went for it on fourth down, doesn't get it. I mean, those 2 fourth down calls killed him. They killed him.
Don't say it. Hey, be quiet when you're talking about this.
But you're not allowed to talk about.
Don't be verbose.
You're not allowed to talk. No, you're not allowed to talk about the fourth down calls that fail. You only are allowed to talk about the fourth down calls that are successful, that help you win and take those nasty 3 points off the scoreboard. You don't want 3 points. I mean, God forbid if you want 3 points. And by the way, too, Pat.
Yeah,
by the way, too.
Please.
I mean, just to continue, if you go for it, you got them down there, you pinned them back, you're going to get a field goal anyway. Oh, really?
That's right.
Well, if you let the receiver run down the middle of the field against cover 2 and you give Tua 18 hours to throw the ball and he hits the receiver and it goes for 75, how's that working out for you?
Visit VSiN.com to get current odds, listen for free, find showtimes, and download VSiN sports betting podcasts.